most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
We hope to see you out there. That's coming up in just a few days, April 12th. Yeah, April is upon us already as we get set to flip the calendar tomorrow. Today, on the final day of March, we're going to get some active weather as we check out Willow Hill and the Fannett Metal Junior High School here. It is going to be a little rocky later on with some evening storms, especially the farther south and east you live. So Willow Hill may miss out on the activity later. Cooler and breezy then tomorrow, much more seasonable, both Tuesday and Wednesday. And could there be a damp stretch ahead to help with our drought? I think it's possible by the end of the week, but we'll hold our breath as we know how that goes too. Models overpromise on precipitation constantly, so let's wait and see how it plays out toward the end of the week. A little bit of a breeze kicking around in Lewistown as a couple of showers try to move through our northwestern counties. That may be all the rain that we see in these spots like Perry, Mifflin, Juniata as this line weakens and pushes through here this morning. Then we're going to get a big break. Most of us won't see any rain until this evening, and then even then, most of us have to live south and east of Harrisburg to see the highest chances of storms and rain. And right now, those spots are the warmest. 66 in York, 64 in Lancaster, 65 in Hagerstown with some 50s to the north and west. And those spots are cooler like Pittsburgh and Johnstown. But look at York and Lancaster, a 15 to 20 degree rise in temperatures here since yesterday. Pretty impressive. A high of 78 later. Scattered storms this evening. Breezy out ahead of the front. Winds gusting to 25 miles an hour. After the evening storms clearing late tonight as temperatures dipped to around 40 degrees. So we had some severe weather across the Midwest yesterday. That was all the talk here. We showed you a report on that. And here is that severe weather from this front. Drier air and cooler air pushing in behind it. And in fact, you can see that on the temperature map. It's in the 30s here. Look at Denver, 32, 39 in Topeka, 36 in Chicago. We're at 51. We have 50s and 60s out ahead of this cold front. And then starting tomorrow into Wednesday, it gets much cooler. So out ahead of the front, temperatures spike near 80 today, probably in the upper 70s. And then we fall tonight. After the storms move through, we fall to about 40 degrees. This is a little too cool for me. I think the breeze overnight and some clouds keep temperatures up around 40 tomorrow morning. And then highs peak in the mid-50s. Now, that's where we should be for late March, but it's going to be much cooler than we have been back toward the weekend and today. Breezy out ahead of the front, and then the winds shift tonight. Northwest winds bringing in that cold air behind the front. And both tomorrow and Wednesday are going to be breezy days. Oh yeah, we can't get rid of that just because we flipped the calendar. So mostly cloudy today, but some peaks of afternoon sunshine will lead to this. And you'll notice where most of the storms are across the southern and eastern portions of the area. And these storms could be a bit feisty. Then they expand a little bit here by 10, 11 o'clock with some showers. We clear things out after midnight. Tomorrow looks nice, mainly sunny, and then a mix of clouds and sun on Wednesday too. Another nice day, but it's going to be cooler. And it is going to be breezy. In terms of rainfall, I really like what Precision Cast does. Notice where the heaviest amounts are, south and east. That, to me, seems in line with what most models are saying, with far less, if any, across the northwest. Same thing with the Storm Prediction Center. They're seeing the same thing, painting extreme eastern Pennsylvania, but that does include Dauphin, Adams, York, Lancaster counties, Lebanon counties, in a slight risk for severe weather. To me, damaging wind gusts are going to be the primary threat. Some isolated hail is possible as well. How about the Phillies game? They're taking on the Rockies. Home opener at Citizens Bank Park. Mostly cloudy during the afternoon. The game starts, first pitch is at 3:05, 78 degrees with some peaks of sun during the game. And then the storms should hold off in Philly until 6, 7 o'clock. And by that point, the game should be over. So breezy conditions persist early in the week. After the storms tonight, we cool down for 2 days. Then we warm back up with some showers here Thursday, Friday, and they could linger into the weekend. Now, that would be a good thing. We need that.
Would it?
It would.
Okay.
We're desperate because if we don't get some rain soon, we're going to have big problems this summer.
Yeah.
So we need to get it now. Fingers crossed we can, but we'll wait and see on that. I can't get too excited.
So many outdoor sports this time of year.
There are, but
You want to rain during the week, save the weekend.
Exactly.
There you go.
This past weekend was the perfect example.
yeah.
This next weekend.
We got to take it when it comes, folks. We'll keep you posted on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brett. Let's take a look at the roads.